Hey, what's up, guys? We are live. So the guest you guys constantly ask me for, hey, Alex, where's Seppi? Hey, Seppi coming back is here. Even Rhaegar is excited about it. So Seppi's here, and then we have Sarah join us in about 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. So we're doing speed dating. I think most of you guys already know the rules, but for the very few people who don't, I will repeat them. Alex has an AOC fetish. No, not AOC. AOC is not exactly my type. So basically, the way it works is that, sorry, what?
What's AOC?
Alexander Cario Cortez. She's a congresswoman from New York.
Oh, okay.
She's like the feisty Latino one. She's on the progressive side of
Oh,
politics. All right, so the rules are this: you basically early bird gets the worm. So if you're interested in doing the speed date, we paste the link. The link is pinned, so join that link. You must have your camera turned on before I bring you on. You cannot come on the stream with your camera off. Sorry, too many dick flashers. So that's the first thing. Second of all is that the date's going to be between 4 and 5 minutes, and afterwards the girl will tell you if she would actually go on date with you real life or not. Third of all, when you're backstage, just tell me the girl you're picking. Right now, there's only Seppi, so no need to do that. But once we have multiple girls, then just let me know who you're picking. And of course, the final rule is that if you pick multiple girls, you get to skip the line. This will come in very useful as the backstage gets filled up in the next 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay, so hopefully you guys are ready and excited for this. Let's do it. Let's bring on our first. Oh, Seppi, why don't you just give a quick introduction for the people who are not your fanboys yet?
hi, my name is Seppi. I'm from Toronto. I'm an events and marketing manager. I don't know what else do I say. Yeah, I don't know. That's it.
You've had like actually dudes reach out to you and ask you to like ask them to coach you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Fascinating.
So I opened up like part of my like Instagram to coach guys, but then I realized like I don't really want to be talking to dudes on a daily basis. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That's fascinating. I've never had a speed date girl say that. Like guys reach out to her for coaching. I guess
Yeah.
some guys most really value your feedback, even
Somebody
though.
yesterday was like, "Can I get a dating session?" Like, I have a form up for people to hire me for like events and marketing, and they're like, "Can you please like go on a dating session with me, like a speed dating session?"
That's funny. All right, let's bring on the first person. So, okay, Jake, put up two fingers so I know you're a real person. Okay, there we go. Hello. Your audio's off, my friend. There we go.
Yo,
Hey,
yeah,
how's it
man,
going?
I'm waiting for the girl dressed as a pilot.
The girl just about, yeah, she's not coming.
Oh, she's not coming.
No, she's like,
All right, I'll do it.
all right, cool. I'm gonna take
Wait, so
myself
is it
off.
this
Let me
meeting?
see if I could. My lighting kind of sucks. I'll try to like
Yeah,
light or something.
Is the other girl coming on?
yeah, and like, but it's not the girl in the thumbnail. It's a different girl.
Oh,
Oh,
you
okay.
catfished her, huh,
Yeah.
Alex?
I replaced the one that couldn't make it. No, I mean she didn't just she legitimately must have been feeling bad because she like shared this on her story and stuff like that. So I feel like she legitimately just got sick. I don't think she's like just doing that. I mean I don't know, who knows, but I don't
Okay.
think she's trying to flake. I think she just probably legitimately got sick. Okay, I'm gonna take myself off. Let's see what.
Hey,
Hi.
Stephanie, what's up?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm reading these comments. This is actually pretty funny. Jake looks like he's live from a construction site trailer right now. This is my first time in here. This is hilarious. This is not your first time doing this, huh?
No, it's not.
Okay. What's the experience been like? Like just dating a gazillion guys on this YouTube feed trying to talk to you?
Honestly, it's been easy and funny. It's like satire for me.
Really?
Yes.
Is it because they're like that? They're just that bad?
A little bit, yeah.
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 What are the kind of questions you wish guys would ask you that they don't, or like what kind of things do they just like? What makes it satire? Is what I'm getting at.
Um, I would probably never talk to these guys in real life. That's what makes it satire, and it's kind of like awkward sometimes when they're talking to me. I don't know. Like
Yeah, I
it's
bet.
funny.
There's probably a bunch of guys that like. That's actually funny. I have done a few cold approaches in Toronto. I heard that's where you're from, which is pretty cool. I'm from
Yeah.
the States. I'm in New York City, but
Okay.
yeah.
Great
So
city.
oh, it's awesome. I grew up here. I just turned 25, and I spent the last 10 years in Michigan, and I just moved back. Like, New York City's not cheap, especially if you're in the Midwest, but I
Yeah.
found a way to make it work, and I'm pretty excited to just start here again.
Hmm. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You just said you just turned 25.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was like a month ago. But yeah.
So what
Just
was your experience like in Toronto? How did you like
Well,
approach?
it was a really interesting experience because so I lived in Michigan, and about a year ago, I gotta fix this light at some point, but yeah, it was about a year ago. I was running a computer business in Michigan, and I just wanted to leave. So I ended up selling the business to a competitor, and then I started taking all these road trips in my car. And but the first trip I took was I went to Toronto, and I spent a couple days there. I met up with a buddy there that like we were in some workout group, so we just hung out, went out, got drinks, nothing too crazy, just had fun. Um, I went to a few spots there, and I don't remember where. I know I went up the CN Tower, but like every tourist does that, right?
Yeah.
And
What
then I
about
did a loop.
Yeah.
Like I went to Peterborough and Sudbury and like all the unknown. I'm kind of like those small towns too. But what
Okay.
were you gonna say, Sebi?
Any like supper clubs? Any lounges? Anything?
He knew all the spots, so I just kind of followed him because he was from there. We did go to like we were playing a lot of pool, like a lot of billiards. Um, we were on one strip, and I don't remember. And Google Timeline is what I used to use to remember where I was, but it's gone now. So I can't tell you where we were, but I would totally go back at some point because it was a lot of fun and the vibes in Canadian cities. Because Montreal I actually liked a little better than Toronto, but both of those cities, like a lot of U.S. cities, have a lot of ghettos. I'm sure you've been to like Chicago or like U.S. cities before, right?
No, I haven't. I've been to New York, Miami. Yeah. Where else? Texas.
Texas, one big city.
So,
Are you in Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something different about the Canadian cities. Like there's no ghettos. Maybe you would think they're ghettos, but compared to the US, I don't know, it just felt cleaner, felt really nice. And then I ended up in the last 6 months, I took my car and I drove to Texas, to like all the cities in Texas, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, and then I went up to Alaska. So I just got back to New York City from Alaska. And I was like actually just like pretty much driving around for 6 months, which was super freaking cool.
Nice. So you're an entrepreneur?
I am. Yeah. So in Michigan, I ran a computer shop for 5 years. It was pretty fun. Like it was good work, but the town I lived in was like 500 people. So like it was a retirement town too. So I would do my rounds, do my work. I always had clients, but it was just like a bunch of grannies and like a lot of grannies hitting on me because they were lonely or, widowed or whatever, which was kind of funny. And there was like not a lot of real opportunities there. So I was making decent money, but I decided I just didn't like it that much. I wanted to leave. So I sold it, and then I took this big trip. And now here in New York, I've only been here for a few weeks, but I just landed a job yesterday. So I'm going to start that in a few days.
Nice. What's the job?
I'm going to be a junior strategist. So I'll be doing, I think you mentioned like you're an event and marketing coordinator. So you probably do a lot of work with like Facebook ads and like managing projects with people, I'm guessing.
I hire third parties to do that. Yeah.
You what?
I hire third parties to do that.
Okay. So I'll probably be on the side of like, if you're outsourcing people, I'm probably the guy that's like playing middleman and making sure what you need to get done is getting done. Because I'll be like doing the strategic stuff between like the marketers and the managers of whatever XYZ company is hiring my consulting agency that I've gotten hired for. So all fun stuff.
I would give you my idea, and then you would do the strategy and send it off, basically.
Right. Exactly.
Cool.
Yo. Okay. So Seppi, would you go on a date with Jake?
No.
Okay. What do you think he could have done better?
Maybe ask me more about myself. I felt like I was just listening to like an audiobook talking about themselves. It was kind of like in the middle of it, I kind of like started getting distracted and bored. But I was listening, but I just, yeah.
No, that's fair.
So here are my notes. You did quite good for your first time. So it's important I think you have a good vibe overall. You're not nervous. You're not weird. You're not cringy. So you're already ahead of about 85% of guys. But there's a key but here. There's a few buts. You need to lead more. So it seems like there was no direction to this. And I agree that the biggest part of it is that you did like 89% of the talking. like you did the vast majority of the talking. Girls, at the end of the day, a girl you just met doesn't really give a shit about anything factual about you, or she cares very little. People like more of just like vibing. People like talking about themselves. So I try to keep the ratio always like 50-50. Sometimes even I have the girl do like 60% of the talking. And you do that by asking interesting questions, making interesting comments. But yeah, it's okay to share some info about yourself, and it's okay to maybe tell a story, but you can't take that to the level where you did, where you're just again doing 80-90% of the talking. So just one easy thing, if you could do this, you would already probably 2x your game, is just talk less and ask. I mean, sorry, make less statements, tell less stories, and ask more questions. In addition, there wasn't really in the beginning. It seemed like there was a little bit of flirting or something like that, right? You started off actually pretty good, then it kind of like typically throughout a date, you want the sexual tension and the flirting to kind of go like this, right? You want to go in this direction. For you, it kind of almost went like this a little bit. So you could definitely.
I feel that because sometimes I'll be like on a date and I notice that it's like a good vibe, but like it's not progressing. Like it's either all the way on or it's off. So I appreciate that.
You remind me of myself when I was like 22 and on Adderall. Like you just talk a lot and you maybe say some interesting things, but that kind of vibe is good for like I don't know, like fucking around with your friends maybe, but not so good for actually flirting with a girl. Also, this was a small point, but I would not use the word cold approach or any PUA term in any convo with a girl. You could just say talking to girls. I would never say cold approach a girl or anything like that. As soon as you use PUA terms, girls just think cringe, because the perception of PUA is super cringe, and probably rightfully so, honestly. So that's my feedback. Seppi, do you want to add anything to that?
No, you're on point. I think he does have potential, like if he does follow what you say and like practice.
Yeah, I said that in the chat actually. Yeah, I do think you have potential because you're starting. A lot of people, there's like internal and external game, and it seems like your internal game is more or less fine. Like you're not awkward, you're not weird, you're not seeking validation. You can hold a convo, but it seems like your external game is the one that needs work, and that's easier to fix than internal game. So
right.
Yeah, I do think.
I guess you said there's another girl hopping on at some point, so if the line's not too long, I'll try to do that if I can.
Okay, yeah. If the line is not too long, I can try and make it happen. Although no promises.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Nice meeting you.
Take it easy, buddy.
Here.
Bye.
Seems like a nice kid. I feel like if he applies himself in like 5 years, he also needs to grow out a beard. I forgot to tell him that because he looks really young.
But I think he can do it like 100%.
Yeah. But yeah, Jake, if you're still watching, grow out a little bit of a beard because you have a massive baby face. I do too. That's why I always have a beard because otherwise I'm gonna look like I just hit puberty. All right, let's bring on our next person. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Your audio's a little quiet. Say something again.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, your audio's really, really muffled. Are you doing this on your phone?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay, that's a lot better. Whatever you just did.
Okay, that's better.
Nope, it went back to sucking. It was good for a second, and then I think your phone is on the microphone, so I think that's the issue.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just like take my phone off this thing. Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
See that.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so you messaged you want to come on, so made it happen. Okay, are you ready? Trev, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Oh wait, the audio went back to sucking. Say something else once again.
I'm ready.
Yeah, the it went back to sucking. Are you not holding your phone by the bottom?
Yeah, let me try to take these off.
Now it became good again. Okay, say something again. Oh.
Nope.
I hate tech issues.
God, it's
Trev. Okay, Trev, we'll bring. Oh, there you are. Okay, say something. Hello?
Is that better at all?
No, it just got worse. I think you need to take the headphones out. Just use your regular phone audio system. Here, I can
just get someone else next, and I'll be back.
Okay, I'll bring you back. Okay, yeah, just
Appreciate
or better off just go on your computer. That'll be even better. Okay, all right, but we'll see. I felt like there was a lag too or something. I don't know. Okay, but Jose, I believe you're next. Put up 2 fingers. Okay, you're not driving right now, I hope, right? You're sitting.
No, I'm sitting in my truck. I just got out the gym.
I don't want any lawsuits for involuntary manslaughter, so you know.
well, if I get into a case, I can't say or deny that I won't blame you for it.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Right quick, can I just say that I love your app?
Thanks, man. I'm really glad to hear. I appreciate that.
No, I love that. That app is amazing.
Cool. How long have you been using it for?
Like 2 months.
Nice, man. Cool. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. You just instantly improved the feedback I'm gonna give you by 25%.
I mean, I can get like 10 minutes now, right?
I'll give you an extra minute. All right, have fun, buddy. I'm gonna take myself.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Wait, so am I lagging?
Can
I'm
you
good.
speak? I
At
think
all?
you're lagging
Yeah.
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you are actually lagging a bit. Sorry, I don't mean to talk about. There's a lag. Do you want to restart? I think you need to just close out every single possible thing you have on your phone, and then make sure your connection is good, and then that'll probably do the trick.
Okay, hold on.
I can bring you back if you need some time.
Okay, is this a little better?
It's good now. Let's hope it stays that way. Say something.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, I'll finish my sentence. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's a lag.
So many technical issues today.
I know. Yeah, dude. There's too much of a lag. Okay, finish my sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, massive lag. Okay, we're gonna have to bring you back. Yeah, just I'm not sure what's going on, but there's a huge lag. Okay. So, what?
Not who spot.
Okay, we'll bring you back. Okay. Damn, this is taking too long. I think Trev is ready again, so I'm gonna bring him back. Hello.
All right, can you hear me now and everything?
Yes, that's much better.
All right, cool.
All right, I'm gonna take myself off.
Let me just zoom in. Hey, Seppi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. So I kind of like heard a little bit what you're saying to start. You're into marketing.
So I'm an events and marketing manager.
Okay, how do you enjoy that?
I love it. I absolutely love it.
What do you love about it? Like, come on.
It just combines all my skills into one. So that being said, it's delegating, it's being creative, it's meeting people, it's talking to people, it's managing. It's just a whole, yeah, it's like a perfect, it's perfect for me.
Okay, so you're like an extrovert then.
I'm an extrovert introvert.
All right, whoa. What's that? What's an extrovert introvert?
Well, I think everybody has a bit of both. So I'm extroverted and introverted. I am very extroverted. I can turn on and, do my thing, but I also really enjoy my time alone.
Yeah, I'm honestly the same way. Would you say it's like a 70-30 split, extrovert, introvert, or is just...
Statistics, I don't know. Percentage-wise, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
You don't know?
No.
All right. And then you talked about like people pay to have like you date them, like have speed dates with them. Is that right?
Yeah, so while doing this and doing other things, a lot of guys started messaging me and DMing me. They wanted to know my opinion on how to date women.
Okay. Is that like something you have a lot of experience with? Like, are you bisexual, or is it just that's how it is with you, or what?
Well, I am a woman. I don't think it has anything to do with my sex or being bisexual. So I do have a perspective to give being a female.
Right.
But I am straight.
Okay. Hey, I'm not trying to judge or anything like that. I just figured, well, if it's like, oh, I'm a woman and I've dated women, so I have like double the perspective or something like that.
No, I'm just a woman with a woman's perspective.
Okay. Nice. So what do you do for fun?
I'm into fitness. I like going to the gym. I like doing anything fitness-wise and traveling. How about you?
I'm actually the same way. I like working out. I do travel for work, not so much for leisure at the moment, just because there's so much work going on. And I actually really like rock climbing, like actual like outdoor rock climbing. You ever had anything with that?
Yeah, I've tried rock climbing without the what is it called? Like free?
No.
Okay.
So yeah, when I was younger, I would actually do that. It's not as dangerous as you would think because you always go on like really safe routes and like you've done them before, right? But it's like the actual extra adrenaline of what if
Yeah.
is that time, and then it's a bad time. But
Do you have
now,
all the gear and stuff? Sorry to interrupt. And you like go out there and you like find like a wall to climb something? Or
yeah. So these days it would be like, so I live in Oregon, and there's a lot of different places you can go to, and my favorite is called Trout Creek, and misleading name. It's got this really great wall. It's like a volcanic kind of thing to a formation, and that's a lot of fun. But that's personally like my kind of thing I do. Do you say so? You work out and stuff like that? Is that like multiple times a week, like 3, 4 times, or what?
I would say 3 to 4, yeah.
Okay, what's like your favorite workout to do?
I just mix it up. I've been working out for a very long time since I was like 4 or 5, I would say. So now if I go to the gym, if I feel like doing like full body workout, I'll do it. If I feel like doing like a class, I'll do it. Boxing. I just like to mix it up.
Nice. So you actually like do you like martial arts stuff or just boxing?
Yeah, I do martial arts stuff. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
a third dan black belt in Taekwondo, so I stopped training, but what I've learned from that, I apply it to my workouts.
Nice. Why'd you stop training?
Um, I just did. I felt like I don't know, at the time I was younger. I just did. I was being competitive, like I was doing competitions and I was doing like demo teams and stuff, and I just grew out of it, I guess.
Huh. And but you like kept that once you like that inner confidence and that inner discipline, and now you just like reapply it to your workouts, huh?
Yeah.
I
Like,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're ambitious in general, huh?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I like that. I mean, I like ambitious women. That's like a really big thing for me, having that drive in you, that passion. So it has given me a bit of trouble, I will say.
Why?
Passionate women, when there's a lot to them, there's a lot of fire there. But I don't know, I'm just drawn to that. So I'm all for it. If I get a little burned every now and then, it's kind of worth it just for that passion. So,
Why would passionate woman burn you?
man, that's like a second date question. There's a lot to that. There is a lot to that. I will say it's more like, so like I'm more careful now with like that more like toxic kind of passionate. I understand the difference between like being passionate and being crazy and that kind of stuff.
All right. I let it run a little bit longer because I was actually curious for the answer to the question myself. So, Seppi, would you go on a date with Trev?
In the beginning, it started off kind of rough, but then we kind of it got better. But I still wouldn't.
Okay. Just because it started off in the beginning rough or anything else?
No, because the passionate thing always leads to like women being crazy kind of thing, which he was talking about. So yeah, I don't know. I'm passionate and ambitious, but I don't know.
If he didn't bring that up, would the answer be different?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, wait, let me bring Sarah on too since she's backstage. Hello, Sarah.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Look at you. You got a fucking studio now. You got a Rode mic. You got a fucking my lights, but they look cooler because you can actually see them. You got the red sweater to match the Raging Tomato. I mean, yeah, just all you need is like one of those MAGA hats, and you'd be on point with the brand.
Just to think, I used to come on here like with an iPhone barely working and earbuds, and that was about all I've had going.
Look at what I gave birth to.
Oh God.
So here's my feedback. I agree. It started off pretty rough. You did do better. I mean, I could tell you were nervous, very nervous in the beginning. It seemed like you became less nervous as the conversation proceeded, which is good. And that's just gonna you're just going to become less nervous the more you do it. Honestly, there's really no other way around that. Just first thing is angles. Like, again, this angle is never good. Makes you look shorter. You should remove the majority of the space above your head. So just like basic preparation. Yeah, like there was also not that much flirting. Like when she said when you were talking about like why guys message her, she said I'm a woman. I might flirt back. I say, oh, I don't know, don't shortchange yourself like that, Seppi. Like I don't know, you could. That was like a good opportunity to banter and flirt. But yeah, and also the passionate thing was like super vague. It felt like a pickup-y line to me. Like I wasn't really sure where it was going, and it felt like it felt like a pickup. Like it felt like you were running a script or something like that with that line. I don't know if you were or you were not, but yeah, I think overall for your first time you did great. But those are my thoughts. Ladies, you have anything to add?
I wasn't paying attention enough to.
Wow.
Sorry, I was pushing buttons.
Seppi, do you have anything else to add?
Nope.
All right, cool.
Can I just get off camera for 1 second? I just have to turn on the AC. I'm done.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right, cool. Trev, yeah, man, any questions?
No, that was everything. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, buddy. I'll see you
Take it easy.
Bye. Okay, so let's see. Let me drop the link again. There we go. You guys have the link.
If you drop it backstage, I can drop it on my end too.
Sure. Here it is. All right, cool. We got Jose. I'm gonna bring him on. Okay, let's see how his shit is. Hey, what's up?
Hey, hello.
Okay, finish my sentence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're dealing with a lag again. Okay, finish my sentence. 4, 5, 6, 7.
I can hear you perfectly.
He's asking you to finish his sentence though, so that we can tell him it's a lie.
I thought.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then finish that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sarah, let's show them how I'm done. Okay, Sarah, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, there we go. So 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9.
Okay, it seems good for now. All right. So who do you want to go and do? Seppi or Sarah?
No, I want to do both actually.
Okay.
Oh, brave.
Getting a polar opposite vibe from the both of them.
Okay, let's give Seppi a minute to come back, and then we'll do it. Mo, you're right now next in the queue because some people were backstage and they left. So when you leave backstage, you do lose your spot. Sorry. Okay, let's we'll wait for some downside. When do you get the new studio setup?
When did I get this set up?
Yeah.
Well, I got everything back right before I started streaming back in January. I got all the gear, the Rodecaster, the mic, the laptop, like everything. And then this room, I think I built everything and put it all together a couple months ago, I think.
You have a nicer setup than me. Maybe I'm gonna pick your brain later about how I can make my setup less shitty. Wait, actually, okay. So Seppi might need a minute. There's another guy that wants to go on a date with you all. So Jose, I'm gonna take you off for 5 minutes and I'll bring you back. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine. I could just do one if we make it quicker.
No, you want to do. I want to see that. So just give us 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right. You got lucky.
Yo. Okay, I'm back.
You lucked out. Good timing. All right, you ready?
Let's do this. Oh, Raging Tomato. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? Let me turn on my there we go. This is like my first time in here, so I'm using a phone flashlight so you can see my beautiful face.
Oh, is it beautiful? Is that how your mama describes it?
Can you see it well enough? Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to, fine, I'll see it.
Got a different studio since last time. I
Yeah.
watched this. I've watched this before. I've just never been on here. So, Sarah, it's nice to officially meet you.
Hello, Jake. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty well. I'm just kind of setting up the abode over here. Someone called it a construction trailer here in the chat before. I thought that was pretty funny.
Construction trailer. It does kind of have that vibe, actually.
Yeah. So, Yeah, tell me a little bit about yourself. I didn't catch your introduction because I hopped out of this speed dating here for like 10 minutes. But yeah,
Oh, I didn't get to officially do an introduction because Alex always forgets, and so he likes to ask me on last minute if he has somebody not able to, somebody canceled. And it's been a long time since the last time he had me on here. So when I got that text, and I was like, oh man.
you gotta do it. So for me
Yeah.
and for everyone else, just what's the scoop on Sarah the Raging Tomato? How the heck did you get that name too?
The Hormaxer named me, actually. It was on Alex's channel, I believe. He said he was mad at me for something, and he's like, your face is fucking red. You look like a fucking tomato. You're a raging fucking tomato. And I was like, ooh, that's good. I'll take it. I'm known for owning my trolls. So when people say stuff about me, make fun of me or whatever, I own the troll and I take it and I run with it and make videos and fun things out of it, or create a whole channel named after it. So yeah, I'm good at taking negative things and turning them into something.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, Sarah, how old are you? I
have hit the wall and ran through it and everything. I'm 37.
30s. Oh, the whole wall thing. Oh my goodness. 37. Do you usually like dating younger guys, or you just get your fix on these speed dating things?
Neither. I'm not into younger guys, and the speed dates, the speed dates when I first did them, they were fun to do, and it was, like something different, and I hadn't tapped into YouTube yet, and I was discovering it, and then after a while, I was like, oh, I don't want to do these anymore. But they're, I don't mind helping Alex out and doing them for fun. So yeah.
I was gonna say that's nice of you to hop on for Alex, and now we meet, and maybe one day we'll be in the same city. You seem like you're from America. We'll bump into each other somewhere, and we'll be like,
oh, really?
StreamYard. Where are you from?
Maryland.
Okay, I just moved to New York City in my beautiful construction trailer, of course.
Yeah, nice. It's very nice. Construction
What part
trailer.
of Maryland are you in?
I'm like the northern part of it, so like further north of Baltimore, a little
Elkton?
closer to Delaware.
Elkton area?
No, Elkton is further down, actually. Yeah, I'm like at the far tip, but the far right.
Oh, okay. I've got a friend. It's a funny story. You see, my name's Jake Larson, of course. I made an Instagram group chat. I want to say 4 or 5. It was before COVID. It's like 5 years ago now. And I took every single Jake Larson with the same spelling, not the S-O-N, S-E-N. And I started this group chat with like 15 guys. And I said, you're probably wondering why I gathered you all here today.
And
it started as kind of a funny meme. We all laughed about it. And then all of a sudden, these other Jake Larsons would kind of pick it up and be like, yo, Merry Christmas, Jake Larsons, whatever, for the next couple of years. And so a totally different story is I took a kind of a road trip to the South, the West, to Alaska in the last 6 months. So, and it was a few months ago, like in May, I sent to everyone, all the group chat. I said, Jake Larsons, I'm taking this cross-country road trip. Where are you guys? Maybe one of you is on my path. And it turns out there was another Jake Larson in Salt Lake City, Utah. And everyone there's Mormon. He was a Mormon. He's got like his whole family and everything there. So I ended up going with him to like where he worked because he had like a co-working space. I ended up taking a bike ride with the guy. I had dinner with his family. He let me stay at his house. Like it was this freaking meetup with another Jake Larson. And now when you said
kind of weird,
I got me thinking there's a Jake Larson in Ocean City, I think it is. And him and a guy from, I think, Boston, we're going to meet up at a bar called Just Jake's here in New York City sometime.
Oh, my God.
So that's kind of my funny thing going on right now.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So with all of that, how many, you only met up with one Jake Larson, but how many Jake Larsons with that spelling are out there?
So there are probably about 20 or 25, and I have about 12 of them in the group chat. I think 2 or 3 of them left. I was like, the heck with you guys. So, yeah, Alex, what do you think of that Jake Larson story yourself?
That's interesting. Is it true?
It is true, yes. You go on my Instagram, there's a couple Jake Larsons on there.
Sarah, do you know who Nightbot is?
Nightbot is an automated link dropper on my end. They're coming in on my chat.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's an automated thing that I have set up where it's a timed thing. Yeah,
Oh.
Nightbot. A lot of people use Nightbot. It's
Oh,
just
no.
like bot elements or
Well, now
whatever.
I feel like an idiot for fucking telling you my
You're
not
arguing with
spamming
AI.
it's spamming links, man. Like it's spammed like 10 links during this course of the speed date.
They come in on my end, not yours.
No, I can see them, but it's good. It's not a big deal.
Well, what I'm saying because I restreamed, so my comments feed into yours.
Yeah, it's all good. I just didn't know it was your thing. Okay.
Alex and Tech.
So Sarah, were you going on a date with Jake?
Yeah. I mean, the conversation wasn't bad. I think he's adorable, right? If I was a younger Sarah the Raging Tomato, I absolutely would be interested to discuss further.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you did a better job asking more questions. I think overall this one better. I still think you could flirt a lot more, but I also wasn't paying super much attention because I had to do a few things as well. But
He's arguing with Nightbot.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you, Nightbot.
Could you give a good example of like I feel like I have a very friendly vibe and that's why I'm good at sales. But as far as like flirting, because obviously you don't want to go from 0 to 100, and I think guys can do that. So like, what's a good gauge as far as flirty but not like too far and like sounding creepy and weird?
I'll just go like 5-10% of the time. I mean, you can watch my speed dates. I've done a bunch, or watch any of my infield, or I have like dozens of videos where you can see me interacting with girls. They'll kind of give you an idea. I mean, if I try to do it right now, it'll be like really artificial. But just watch any of my videos, or
yeah, well, I'm subscribed, so absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. So yeah.
Yeah, nice meeting you, Sarah.
Yeah, you too.
Take care, buddy. All right, cool. Now let's get the double date started. So, hello.
Hello again.
All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. How you both doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I got to be on the staircase today because this is the only place my internet seems to want to work. How do you say your name, Steph? How do you say your name?
Seppi?
Steffi. It sounds longer than how it's spelled. I appreciate you changed for me. You knew I was on here. And you decided to dress up for me. You put your hair down, and you look amazing.
I came from work and like I didn't turn on the AC. I had to turn it on and like change. It's like too hot in here. But my name is Seppi, not Seppi.
Steppy?
Just call me Sep. S-E.
Step.
Step.
Like the step or step?
There's no T. There's no T in there.
I'm just messing. So, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I'm gonna look you in your eyes. I'm gonna do so in person, if I was to ever meet you in person, because you seem like really confident, and because I'm from New York City, I'd be inclined to challenge you, right? So I'd look you in your eyes and see like how confident you really was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a really little person, so you might hurt your neck looking down for so long, but cheers, if you want to try it. I'm all
how
about
tall
it.
are you?
I'm 5'2".
5'2". Okay. Well, I'm 5'11". It's like you don't give a shit.
No, I mean because I'm so short, height in a man has never been an issue. I've actually dated men that are as tall as me, and so when I wear heels, like I've been able to be taller than them. So it's never been an issue for me. I've never really worried about it. But yeah.
Well, if you get mad at someone like in public, you'd be like, you try to tuck on their shoulders, like, "Hey, mister."
Surprisingly, I'm told I have a confidence level that is of a taller person. And I think that comes from the Napoleon syndrome, because I've been forced to be feisty and make my way through crowds and not get elbowed and all of those things and yada, yada, yada. So.
Well, so what makes you feisty, though? Because, Step, I want to mispronounce your name again because it's funny. I want to see you get really pissed off.
Just call me S. Just the letter S. Yeah.
You don't want to
Well-
purposefully piss her off, like especially with a woman's name, and it's so easy to say. It's like,
No,
like
Step. I know I'm mispronouncing it because I'm getting my teeth worked on, so I'm having right now I'm having a problem pronouncing and
Like a brain problem? What does that have to
brain.
do? What does your teeth have to do with your brain?
My brain. Well, if I can't speak through my teeth, then I have a hard time pronouncing stuff.
Oh, I
but you
see.
wouldn't have to say the T.
I'm not saying step, or I'm not saying step. I'm saying step.
But her name's not Step.
She
Yeah.
said to pronounce.
It's
S.
Sep.
Just say S.
Just say it.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard. It's like the easiest name ever.
Whatever. Anyway, step. Anyways, where are you from?
Sorry, what was my name? What did you call me?
The Sep.
Sep. I'm
With the
from
P.
Canada.
You're from Canada. You're not acting very nice. You're not acting very Canadian.
Well, if you pronounce my name properly, maybe I would have acted nicer.
I gotta let the family pass me right quick. Anyways, so you've been to New York City?
Yes. Yes.
Why'd you?
Sorry.
Why did you leave?
I just went there for vacation.
Ah, you made it sound like you lived there for like many years or something.
No, I just visited.
For how long?
Like 5 days once.
5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you like about it?
The food mostly. I like how there's just a variety of food and you could probably live there your entire life and not go to every restaurant. Like there's so much variety and it's so good. And the entertainment is really good. Like jazz music, comedy shows.
Okay. Sarah, I have the hardest time balancing between you two right now because you two seem like very different. Like, Sep. Like I said, I'm really not trying to mispronounce your name, but I'm just having a hard time saying it for some reason. But you seem very grounded. Like if you're friends, not to make this like I'm trying to hire you or something, but like if how would your friends describe you? Like would they say like you're super grounded?
Are you talking to
Me?
me?
Sarah.
No, I'm talking to you, Sep.
Oh, it's Sep. Yes, I am very grounded. Yeah. Grounded, straightforward, um, very funny. I don't trust easily.
No, that
Yeah.
sounds like me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't trust people very easily. But why don't you trust people?
Ready.
Thank God.
Times. All right. So,
No,
Sarah, would you go on a date with Jose?
No.
Okay. Seppi?
No.
Okay. I have a lot of notes, but what do you ladies think he could have done better? Let's start off with I think we'll probably wind up saying the same things. Let's start off with Sarah.
I mean, you definitely don't want to try to insult the person. You keep saying that you weren't trying to say her name wrong, but then you said I'm just teasing her, trying to piss her off, and it was like, why would you try to do that? It just didn't make any sense to me. The conversation, it could have gone a lot smoother, and you did have a hard transition going between us, and instead of just incorporating us into one big group conversation, you were separating it. And you don't really want to do that too much, or at least the way you did it. I think you could get a little smoother with the way you say things. It was just like so, and I tuned out a lot just because it kept doing that.
No, I agree. I just had a hard time balancing between the two, and the only reason why. Oh, sorry.
So let's let Seppi go real quick, and then you can reply. Seppi, what's your feedback?
Yeah, so I agree with what she said. I feel like, how old are you?
I'm 31.
I feel like your maturity level is not there yet to talk to, like, I don't know, a woman, I guess. I think if you learn to like respect women a little bit better, you could have better conversation. Like it's like that boy who like pokes the girl and like is trying to get
Yeah.
her attention. Like it's not a man talking to a woman. It's like a boy being like, "Hey, like I'm over here, like la la la." And yeah, I just didn't appreciate you the whole. I know you were joking, but it's just like why?
Oh, okay. Yeah, here's my feedback. I think you focus on the name way too much. But if you were going to do that, they kind of start shit testing at one point. And you got like very logical and almost mildly defensive in your responses. Like you don't have to like logically like defend yourself. Like for example, when Seppi, it started with when Seppi said she said that is there something wrong with your brain or something like that. I would just respond like, "Oh, I appreciate your very heartfelt concern about my brain, but sure, it's perfectly fine." Like you don't need to like reply with logical explanations to things like that. And then I think it went downhill from there. I saw you were like, I don't actually think there's any like element of conscious disrespect on your part or anything like that. I think that you were a bit nervous and you were trying to maybe neg, or maybe it was a teasing that went wrong. But if you are going to neg or tease a girl, you have to like own that and you have to be more playful about it. It has to be like obvious, especially when you're talking to a girl for the first time. It has to be obvious that you're being sarcastic. Like you'll see that like if you were to see a transcript of my conversation with Sarah, right, you would think that sometimes I'm being a massive dick to her, right? But when you hear it and you watch it, you realize that we're just playing around because it's obvious, right? So I picked up on the fact what you were trying to do, but it was not obvious enough that you were kidding. It was like it was even like partially confusing for me. I'm like, well, what is he trying to do with the name thing? So again, I don't think like you were trying to disrespect anyone. I just think again you were nervous and you went down the wrong path of I guess our conversation. But yeah, it's fine to tease girls. I encourage you to do that. Just be more playful about it and make it more obvious that you're teasing her. And then if the girl teases you back, then don't get logical or defensive. Just keep the vibe playful, right? That's the key thing with teasing, negging, whatever. I don't like negging, but with teasing is just to stay very playful, right? I think that most people, when they watch like my speed dates or my infield or whatever, even though I say a lot of like out there shit, some things that are like very I don't know, just like edgy or whatever, but I'm very playful, and it's obvious that I'm being playful, so I'm able to get away with it. Of course, every girl will have her limit. Like of course, I've had situations where, where a girl basically just takes offense to something I say, but it doesn't happen often, right? Because again, it's pretty obvious that I'm being playful. Actually, today I was walking my dog. I was telling Stubby this backstage, and I was testing my new meta glasses, so I was like filming, and then I saw a girl, and we started flirting with her, and then Rhaegar fucking decided to try to take a piss on her, and then I stopped him, and then she got like real upset about it initially, even though none of the piss got on her. Just want to clarify that for the chat. But I was able to just stay very playful about it. I'm like, all right, listen, I guess he was jealous of our romance and he wanted to show dominance. Okay, I'll punish him for that later. And just by staying very playful with it, we actually wound up having like a nice conversation that returned back to baseline. So yeah. Okay, ladies, do you have anything else to add? Or sorry, Jose, I think you want to say something.
Well, no, I appreciate the time. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Don't get discouraged. I think also probably it's a little too early for you to do two girls in one speed date. I would probably while you're learning, I would probably stick to one girl. But I appreciate you trying, man. It's I always appreciate when people have balls to try 2 girls or 3 girls or whatever.
Thank you. No, I'm not discouraged. I was just, took the feedback, and yeah, I was trying a different style of game, something. I wasn't being congruent towards how I actually talk, to be honest. So it's kind of like shot myself in the foot.
It's all good, man. We all fuck up. But yeah, man, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, take it easy. Bye. Hey, Seppi, one of my friends texted me. He wanted me to ask you this question. How do you know Tristan Tate?
So I'm not going to talk about that. I signed an NDA and I just, we're not going to talk about that.
Okay, all good.
Yeah. No personal life questions.
Okay. NDA. Okay. Let's bring on the next person. I think I told Mo. Mo, give me 2 fingers. Okay. What's up? All right.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep, you're good.
How's it going?
Pretty good. So who do you want to go on a date with?
Seppi.
Seppi. Okay, cool. Just don't ask her about Andrew Tate. That's a no-no. I'm gonna take myself off.
Seppi, how are you?
I'm good, Mo. How are you?
Good, good. You said you're from Canada?
Yes.
Okay. I'm actually from Canada as well.
Oh, okay, nice. Whereabouts?
I was in Winnipeg. Right now I'm in Houston actually. I'm visiting my brother for a couple weeks. But yeah, that's originally where I'm from. What about you? Where are you from?
Canada.
Yeah,
Like,
where in Canada?
Toronto.
Oh, Toronto. Okay. And you moved out?
Of Toronto?
Yeah.
No, I'm still here.
Okay. No, I thought you were in Miami like every other girl that comes on here for some reason.
I do go there a lot. Yeah, I love Miami.
Okay, okay. And what do
Yeah.
you do?
I'm an events and marketing manager.
Oh, not bad, not bad. You look like you're kind of Middle Eastern. Are you Middle Eastern or Persian?
I'm Persian and Azerbaijani.
Oh, okay, okay. What about me? Could you guess where I'm from?
I think you're Egyptian?
Damn, you're good. How did you know that?
I don't know.
I'm not even that close to the camera. How did you guess?
Just a guess.
Do you have experience with Egyptian people? Is that why?
No, just my intuition said Egyptian.
Okay, okay, not bad.
Are you in the staircase?
Yeah, yeah. I'm in the hotel and me and my brother are renting a room together. We're visiting Houston. So I just figured, this conversation needs to be a bit more private. So I came here to the staircase.
Where's your brother?
He's upstairs in the room.
You didn't want to do it with him in the room?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't know. I just like to talk to girls in private.
Oh, okay. Is he younger or
Yeah.
older?
No, he's younger.
Oh, so he would have ruined your shot
He
here.
wouldn't really have ruined it. It's just, I don't know. When I like to vibe with somebody, I just like to let loose. And sometimes I don't like to show certain parts of my personality to my brother. You know what I mean? Because I'm the older brother. So I kind of like to have this, I don't know, like aura, I guess.
This aura. So
Yeah,
you don't want to be vulnerable with him in the room? Is that
exactly.
what it is?
Exactly. Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you the
yeah.
tough guy? He can't
It's
watch.
not about being a tough guy. It's like, do you have siblings?
I do. Yes.
Okay, are you the eldest or in the middle or the youngest?
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest, okay. Yeah, it's a little tough actually to describe because as an older brother, like for so many years, I always had this responsibility. So there's almost this role that I'm accustomed to. And I don't like to put myself in certain positions or vulnerabilities in front of him just because I've been so accustomed to that over the years. You know what I mean? Um, is it like weakness? I don't know. Maybe that's something I'd have to think about, but what do you think about that?
I don't think vulnerability is a weakness, but how old is he? What's the age difference?
He's 22.
And you're,
Can you guess?
are we like 29?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're 29?
Yeah. So it's not that big of a difference, but still. How old
Is
are you?
I am 28.
Oh, you're 28. Okay. Okay. Nice.
Mhm.
You work out, right? I
Yes.
heard earlier you like to work out and you did martial arts.
Yes, yes.
What did you do?
In martial arts?
Yeah.
Taekwondo. Or
Oh,
taekwondo.
sick. I've been training martial arts ever since I was 5 because I had like this whole crazy life story. I went from Egypt to the States to Malaysia to Canada. And then every single country, basically, I would train whatever martial arts was available in that location. So when I was first in Egypt, I did karate. And then when I went to the States, I did taekwondo for a couple of years. And then when I came to Canada, I started wrestling. So I wrestled in high school and now I'm training mixed martial arts. So, yeah, it's actually pretty cool seeing a girl that's into martial arts. I've only had one girl actually that I've known that was into martial arts, and she was kind of like, I would actually say she was kind of crazy. What would you say? Do you think like martial arts had any impact on your personality, like for the better or for the worse or anything?
I think it
Because it
taught
definitely
me.
affected me. I could tell you how it described me, but I'd like to hear from you first.
It taught me discipline, confidence, integrity. It taught me so many things. I think that person that you mentioned I don't think martial arts has anything to do with being crazy or not. Are you crazy?
Well, let me explain what I mean by crazy. Like in a female, usually like when they're into martial arts, this is how I see it, right? They love to challenge, they're very physical, they're very aggressive. So me and her were kind of intimate, and a side of me really liked it, to be honest. Like she was aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah.
not saying crazy in the sense of like, oh, she's like just stupid or retarded or something. But like, I don't know, she just had a fire to her, you know what I mean?
Oh my
I can
gosh.
kind of tell you have a fire to you as well. Like,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
All
So,
right. I
okay.
think I let it run a little bit longer, but it was all good. So Seppi, would you go on a date with Mo?
No, he gives me friend vibes.
Oh
Oh.
shit. Okay.
What do you think you could have done better in overall?
Honestly, he was better than the other people that were on here, um, from this time. He was nicer. He was more of a gentleman until we started talking about martial arts, and it kind of took a left with the whole crazy thing. Like, what is with men and saying like passion and crazy and like, oh, like what is like what's going on here?
I don't know. You have to ask Mo.
Yeah, like I mean, what I was trying to explain earlier is just from what I saw in martial arts, at least from my experiences, that usually girls that are into martial arts were very dominant and physical when it comes to relationships. That's what I was getting at.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
So it's crazy. Just personality was more dominant.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend never using the word crazy when referring to other women when speaking to a woman, especially if you're trying to interest her or intrigue her. You could see it on her face, like it was an instant
Yeah,
turn off,
yeah.
and then she put on
That's
that
true.
little like,
Yeah,
like she was done right there.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
Yeah, I
interesting.
noticed
You
as
guys
soon
have
as
it
I
like in
used
the
that
back of
word,
your
she.
mind. Like
I'm
it's
sorry.
interesting because like I don't think guys do that as much. Like I think like for girls it's much more of a sore spot, the whole crazy thing than it is for guys. I think for guys is maybe like they have other like fucking sore points, like I don't know, simp or something like that. But that's interesting. I just kind of realized that right now as we were
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I think that overall, you did okay. Like you didn't do anything bad or fuck anything up. You're a normal person. You can hold a convo, but it was very platonic. It was just purely
Mhm.
platonic. There was no flirting, no playfulness, no
Yeah.
tension of any kind. So,
I
yeah.
just got a I just got a quick question. The thing is, like, I'm actually surprised that my conversation gave off like a friendly vibe. Just the thing is, like, with the limitation of having a 5 minute conversation, it's really hard, at least for me, to like escalate from like zero to sexual in like 5 minutes. Like
Well, you
that
don't have to go
give off
zero
like
to
very crazy.
sexual. I'm not saying you have to have like a super sexual, explicit conversation. I mean, that would be pretty hard to do. I agree, and would probably not work out majority of the time. But you can flirt with a girl without being sexual. Like flirting doesn't need to be like explicitly sexual. You can just be playful. So there's a huge amount of distance between a friendly conversation, just a platonic conversation, and like explicitly sexual conversation. There's a lot of middle ground there, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Gotcha. Okay. So even like forgetting about the crazy thing, it would still be just a completely friendly kind of vibe that throws it off. Is that correct?
That was my feeling, but let's ask the girls. What do they think?
Yeah.
The Ask the question again.
No, I'm just thinking like for like ignore the crazy comment. Like imagine if I never said that. The
Um,
interaction is still pretty platonic. Is that how you see
Yeah,
it?
and you were kind of slow to talk, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but it wasn't like upbeat and like bantery or cheeky in any way, and it was just like, so where are you from?
Hmm.
So what do you do? So like I don't know. These are questions I would ask with I would have a conversation like this with somebody I work with. Like, so did you have any
Yeah.
fun this weekend? What'd you do? Oh,
Right.
nice. How's the kids? Oh, great. Okay. Go back to work. It was very
Yeah.
platonic.
Yeah. Seppi, do you feel the same?
I do, but one thing I will say, I feel like you're a nice guy and you're a gentleman, and you give off like genuine vibes. So,
Okay.
yeah, just work on talking. And again, it's like 2 minutes, right? So, I mean, I think yeah, it's still platonic, but
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thank you guys.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
We got quite a few people backstage. Okay, I'm kind of curious about this person. Vivo Mexico. Put up two fingers again. Okay, all right. Not a dick flasher, so let's see where it goes.
Las
Hello.
Vegas.
What's up, y'all?
How's it going? So you said you want to do two girls, or what were you saying?
I want to do two girls, but Sarah doesn't like young guys, so I don't know.
Well, you don't have to
You know
tell
what?
me.
Hey, let's bring her in.
Okay.
I'll take both of them.
He already disqualified himself. It's terrible.
It's up to you. You can.
I already know my.
Just for fun. Hey, fuck it.
All right, Sarah. Pretend like the last 30 seconds didn't happen. I want you to go inside your mind. Remove that information.
Ooh, a lobotomy.
Yeah, lobotomy, exactly. All right.
All right. So, how's it going? How's it
good.
going, y'all? Oh, wait, so, Sarah, where you from?
Maryland.
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 Ooh. How about you, Stephanie? Where you from?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, nice. You live there right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Nice. I'm in California, so yeah, that's pretty cool here too. What do you guys do today for like fun?
Me or Sarah?
Both of you, but like you start.
I like to travel and I'm into fitness.
Nice. I saw your Instagram. There was a video of you kicking like the bag or something.
Yep.
You kick or pretty high. I was gonna ask, do you use that self defense like in like real life?
No, thank God I don't. No.
Can you kick high? Like, have you ever kicked a guy or somebody like in the face, like just jumping?
Well, I've done competition, so yes, in sparring you do kick people and punch and stuff. But Taekwondo is mostly legs. So
Cool.
yeah.
Man, so you look bored. What's going on?
Oh, well, you fix it then.
What's called what do you do, Sarah, for fun, or what you do today?
What did I do today? I went to work. I came home, took a short little nappy nap. I stopped by the grocery store. And then Alex texted me and said, come do a speed date. So now I'm here. You're welcome.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna date anybody like you say you're not into younger guys, so okay, whatever. What do you what's your guys' type? Like a guy?
Not you.
Damn, I'm brutal.
Well, listen, you disqualified yourself and you keep doing it. If you're gonna like be the negative Nelly, I'm just gonna roll with it.
All right. Fair enough. How about you, Seppi? What's your type of guy?
My type of guy, you know.
Say you like Mexicans.
No.
Damn. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us?
Nothing. I'm just you asked me a question, I answered it.
Damn. All right. Damn. I'm lost now. Damn. So, what's your guys' ideal date? Like, where should we go? I mean, I know I'm the guy who I should be, but what do you guys think? Both of y'all, fuck it. Oh my God, it's so bad.
Sarah, you go first, please.
I was letting you go first. Awkward silence. Wait, where's my
I know,
cricket?
what the hell?
There you go.
Like a nice little restaurant date or something.
No, that's not a first date. First date, we just met. We're gonna go grab a coffee and talk, and I'll decide if I even want to have a actual date with you later. I don't want to get stuck with a whole hour-long meal, appetizer, salad, entree, dessert, glass of
Damn.
wine. I'd be drinking a lot of wine at that point,
That
because
is-
then I'm
that-
stuck, and then it's
yeah.
awkward. But yeah, we go grab a coffee somewhere,
Okay.
sit, and if it sucks, I can drink a coffee really fast and say, toodaloo. Outside of that, no, I don't think any first date, especially if you just met, should be anywhere else but something short.
Wow.
Toodaloo.
Because then they get
That-
stuck
that
with
was,
you.
that was pretty bad. It's all good though. We live and learn.
Well, probably, but I would just wait for the girls to give their answer before assuming that. I guess at the end of the day, you never really, really know. All right, Seppi, would you go on a date with Viva Mexico Cabrones?
Viva
No.
Mexico, cabrones. That's how you say it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sarah,
No,
what do you think he could have done better?
Of course.
everything. I mean, first off, don't start off by disqualifying yourself, right? Like, even though I said I don't date younger guys, that actually worked for Jake. Prior to that, I still agreed to saying, well, if I was a younger Sarah the Tomato, I would still probably go on a date with him, so you started off immediately in the negative, and that's a total turnoff. I have a really big problem with people that are negative Nellies towards anything. I also think that your conversation is quite awkward, and that's not an insult to you. It's just, maybe you're nervous, or maybe you don't often get to talk to people, or whatever the case may be, but it was awkward. You didn't have any like leading questions to get anywhere, and you weren't directing the conversation, and we were just kind of like, crickets, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, Sebi, your feedback?
I think you have charisma and you have confidence. You just have to direct it in a way to, you just the practice, I think.
Esta morra sí sabe, Sarah. Esta morra sí sabe, la Seppi sí sabe. Tú no sabes nada, cabrona.
Now you're
okay. So I think the issue was that you kind of fell into the dancing monkey frame, where you were like trying to entertain the girls rather than like actually like date them or flirt with them. So it's kind of felt like you were like trying to entertain them, which is not a good frame to be in. You don't want to be like a talk show host or like whatever, like just trying to entertain them.
I speak better in Spanish though, but my English is kind of bad. But of course, you know what I'm saying. This is an English stream, so
I don't think your language, your English was the problem. It seems like your English was okay. Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think it's more of what I mentioned, in addition to what Sarah said. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, man, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you.
All right.
Take care, buddy. All right. We got another double dater. J-Man, put up 2 fingers, please. Alrighty. Hello.
Hey. How you two?
Say something. Your audio is really quiet.
He's using his phone. It might be kind of covering the speaker on the bottom.
Yeah, try holding your phone like without your fingers at the bottom.
How about now?
Still really, really quiet. Do you want to try on your computer or something?
Do you think headphones would help?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'll get a pair of headphones.
Okay.
You can kick me off if you want.
I'll give you time. Yeah, and I'll bring you on next. Yep, no worries. Okay. All right. Vladimir and Ken, you need to turn your cameras on so I know you're real people. Okay. There we go. I see Vladimir. All right, put up 2 fingers, please. Okay, Ice Tutter, I see you. I'll bring you on right afterwards. Okay. Hello.
Hey.
What's
Didn't
up?
expect to get a chance.
Well, it's your lucky day. So who do you want to go on a date with?
Sep.
Sep. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take.
So what's up, Sep?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm fine. Like, came here for a bit of awkwardness and maybe possibly humiliating myself a bit. Because,
okay. So let's get started then.
Yeah, it's really healthy to desensitize yourself to such things like awkwardness or something.
True.
So how was your day?
My day was good. Thank you for asking. How was your day?
It was really so. Today was a really remarkable day because, like, I don't know, I was in a flow and like, so I'm software engineer and when I work, like, there's a lot of distractions and but today I just sat and I don't know, like 5 hours they ended like in an hour by a sense. By the way, I'm a bit struggling in my English, so sometimes I can like talk nonsense or something like this.
I can understand you. You're doing good.
Yeah, you told you're Azerbaijani, right? So English is not your mother tongue.
It is. I was born in Canada.
Wow. So how did you manage to get such accent?
Accent?
Yeah.
My accent? I have an
Yeah,
accent.
English. It's perfect.
Oh, thank you. Well, I was born in Canada, so I went to school here. So yeah.
So you was born in Canada, but English is not your native language?
No, it is. It is.
Okay, I got it. I thought you're from Azerbaijan or something.
That's my background.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. By
Are
the way,
you
you
Russian
have
or-
no. I'm from Ukraine, so
Okay.
I live in New York right now, and I came here in November, and yeah, I'm like maybe a little bit, a little more than half a year here. So yeah,
In New York?
yeah, in New York.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I really like it. It was like a love from the first sight. Even though all my friends they told that when they came here, they were in tears and they were talking like everything is so dirty here and so not so noisy and all these sirens. But I don't know. I really like it.
You do like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in New York do you live?
I live in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
And I
Oh,
lived in Bronx. It's really, really,
wow.
really sketchy there.
Isn't it tough there? Like in
In
Brooklyn?
Bronx? In
Both?
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
No, Brooklyn is like, I would say it's mid. I know it's not tough. There is a lot of Russians and Ukrainians, and like walking on the street, you'll always hear some Russian language. So I know I'm like an efficient work here, but of course I'm trying to merge into locals and like find some American friends.
Okay, nice. Why did you choose New York?
Because there is a lot of opportunities here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Nice.
By the way, when I was watching all these speed dates, I was thinking only about your smile. Like it's so remarkable, and I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's heavy and so definitive. I don't know. Like it's really special.
That's very sweet of you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm not trying to flatter you or something. It's just genuine.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, by the way, I don't know how to flip camera here. I'm not sure if I can do this. Okay, never mind.
Did you want to show something?
I don't know. I wanted to show my environment. Like, there is my room. It's a little bit rainy here. This is all music stuff, music equipment and shit.
Oh, you got some synths there. What do you do? Are you a producer?
Yeah, this is synths for playing live techno. It's all plugged off right now because I was moving things recently.
So do you DJ?
I'm like I do everything. I record, mix.
Wait, was that dildo in the background?
No.
I'm just kidding. No, fucking around. Okay, Seppi, would you go on date with Vladimir?
Well, I didn't have enough time to actually make that decision, to be honest. There was no.
Did I cut this one short? Was it 5 minutes or am I?
It felt a little short.
Okay, let's give him I'm gonna give him 2 extra minutes.
It felt like eternity.
Okay, I'm gonna take myself off. Let's give him the next 2 extra minutes. My bad.
Oh, so we are continuing?
I guess so.
Yeah. Have you ever tried pu'er tea?
What?
Pu'er tea. It's Chinese tea.
No.
So you're not into tea. You're a coffee girl.
No, I'm very much into tea. I'm Middle Eastern. I drink it every day, but I haven't had that type of tea.
Oh, okay, it's like this is a tea that gives you this buzz. I don't know how to call it. Like pretty much like a coffee, but it's a lot more healthier than a coffee.
It's more healthy. Do you drink that? Is that what you drink?
Yeah, I'm fucking obsessed with it.
Okay, nice. So do you produce full time or
What full time?
like do you make music full time?
Yeah, so like as you can see, there is a lot of stuff here, and I'm software engineer, but I'm also like this is half of my life, and another half is a music, and I'm releasing music, doing music, and also I'm trying to manage to play in parks like live techno.
Oh, oh, cool. And then you live stream it or something, or you
Yeah,
just
I only recently I uploaded my first video on YouTube with my mini set of live techno, but I'm going to stream it more and as I said, play public.
Okay, very cool. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Honestly, there is something about you. I don't know. Like I kind of like you, but I feel that there is some I don't know something like an evil behind those eyes. I can't explain it. It's just my feeling.
Amazing. Well, then I think the date is over now.
I missed the very end. What exactly?
Oh, you missed the most like the spiciest thing.
What was it? Something about evil or something like that?
Yeah, it was push and pull.
What exactly said? What did you say? That you're evil or something, or that you
Yeah,
look
evil behind those eyes.
Evil behind my eyes.
I didn't want to say trouble because it's cheesy.
Probably evil behind the eyes. It just doesn't really logically follow. Like there's better ways to tease the girl. Like I would say I don't know if you're trying to go in that direction, but there needs to be context. Like she needs to say something that's like that can come off as like diabolical or something that's like I don't know. She needs to say something first, then you can say, "Damn, you're just full of mischief" or something like that. But I don't think I would use the word evil. But it needs to be.
Yeah, as I said, I struggle in English, and
it needs to be like context appropriate. I think.
I don't think you should call women evil. I don't think you should go with that.
What if they're legitimately evil? What if it's like Maxine?
Yeah, or danger.
I don't know. The whole point of this is speed dating, right? So if you want to get me on your whatever good side, I don't think you should call me evil in the first 5 minutes.
And do you prefer?
Well, it was more than 5 minutes.
And I granted you that 5 minutes because I told Alex, but I wish I didn't now.
Appreciate.
Okay, let's pretend like the last 2 minutes didn't happen. So initially you were saying that
like was it so bad?
Wait, hang on, just 1 second, Vladimir. Let me ask the questions, then you can ask all you want. So let's pretend like the second part of this didn't happen. Which direction were you leaning towards? You said you didn't have enough information. Were you leaning in a specific direction?
No, I just wanted to talk to him more to see what he was about. But I wouldn't go on a date with him.
What do you think you could have done better to get the date?
I just date men with more ambition. I don't want to be rude, but I think we've already passed that when he called me evil. So yeah, I think it's very platonic. Yeah, it's just no spark, no like I just don't have interest in him.
When you say more ambitious, what did he say that made you think he lacked ambition?
It's just two different directions in life. Like his lifestyle is music. Like that's what he wants to do for a career. He wants to be famous, whatever. And I'm in events and marketing. Like I know what DJs are about, producers, whatever that lifestyle. So it's just like a complete turn off when somebody says, oh, they want to be like a DJ, producer, whatever. Like it's not for me. But other than that, the conversation was just boring. Like it was just dull.
Here's so first of all, I have a question for you. What's the tea that you mentioned? You missed the name of the tea, but your description.
You're interested. Puer tea.
It's what's called?
Puer. Puerh.
What is it? Just like a type of tea, or is it something
Yeah,
different?
it's just a Chinese tea.
P-U and then spell that?
Pu'er. P-U-E-R-H.
Okay, I'm always looking for different ways to get fucked up, so I'm gonna add that to the list.
Yeah, I also
Okay.
really advise it.
Awesome. Okay, so I think you started with too much self-deprecation in the beginning. I think self-deprecation is fine. I do it from time to time, but I wouldn't do that early on. But here's the two bigger pieces of feedback. You were kind of all over the place. You're just jumping around like too many different topics. Like, for example, when she said her day was good, you can follow up and say, "Oh, what made your day good?" Like, you can just build on that, right? But when you switch so many topics, it just feels like the conversation all over the place. But probably the biggest thing is like you did like 90% of the talking, like 80-90%. And I think just like I've never seen a speed date work out where a guy does the majority of the talking. I think like you just have to talk less and ask more questions. Like if you watch like my speed dates, yeah, sometimes I'll tell anecdotes and whatnot, but generally speaking, I try to be more inquisitive and ask more questions. And that's how I am in real life. I'm going on a date with a girl. Well, I haven't done that in a while since I have a girlfriend now, but if I was to go on a date, that's kind of what my style is, or whatever, if you watch my infield. Also, you don't have to tell the girl everything that's going on in your head. Like, you don't have to tell her, like, yeah, that's a good way to desensitize yourself. I understand your logic for it, but like, there's no need to communicate that. Like, for example, if I was trying to, like, I was on a date and I was nervous, and I was, maybe I was nervous because last time I had sex, I couldn't get an erection, right? I wouldn't be like, yeah, last time I couldn't get it up, so I'm a bit nervous, right? Like, you don't have to say everything that's in your head, because yeah, like, so there's certain things that you can just keep to yourself, type of thing. Seppi, Sarah, do you have anything to add?
No.
I mean, she kind of hit it pretty good. I will say, for having an accent, you speak very well, and it was very
Really?
fluid,
Yeah, I don't think English is your issue.
yeah, like you were very fluid in that, and you were able to make the conversation. I would say stop the chair spinning in terms of just optics. Moms, I'm a mom. Moms, we turn a lot and move a lot and sway a lot. That's a mommy thing to do. And it's very distracting, and it's, you're doing it now and it's like, it's bothering me, especially if you're on a screen.
I've never been called a mommy.
Well, you're appearing the way I would, we sway a lot. We move side to side. It's just a thing. But I would, optically look at that and your movements, just some self-awareness concept. If you're doing the sway here, what are you doing in real life? Are you doing other like little weird, strange things or things that can be distracting to her, during the conversation? So just the thought process.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It was really a remarkable notice.
Yep. You have any questions before we move on?
I have no questions.
Okay, awesome. Well, I think this was your first time coming on, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Welcome. We've had a lot of first timers today. So yeah, it gets easier and easier the more you do it. So
yeah, and I appreciate your content, Alex. Like, it's really helpful.
Thanks, man. Have you also tried my app? I want to get some more validation. Okay. All good, man. All right. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, Seppi. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
And a quick shout out to P Fletch. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. The more super chats that come in, the meaner I'll get. I promise.
Okay, let's bring J-Man Rising. I think we brought him backstage. Hello. Let's hear his audio. Hello. Oh, we got some more lag.
Yeah, I think he's got a Wi-Fi thing going on.
Today's an evil/tech issue night.
Must be a full moon.
J-Man, you're lagging really bad. We can't hear a word that you said. I think you need to maybe try on a desktop or try a different Wi-Fi connection, or just close out of all the porn and all the apps you have open or whatever, and that should do the trick. I'll bring you back after the next person. Just fix the lag. It's like so much worse this time. Okay. All right. Ice Tutter, put up 2 fingers, please. All right. Awesome. Hello. We can't hear you, my friend. There's no audio, and you're not even muted, so I'm not sure why. I think your external mic is not working. If you're using one, you can just probably use the computer audio. I'll give you a few seconds.
There was one.
Scam likely.
Yeah, we can't hear you, my friend. Just fix your audio, and then also check your settings on the StreamYard, and make sure you have your input and output set to the right thing. Your input specifically is the one that's probably fucking you over. Okay, I will bring you back. Just fix that. Okay, yeah, so many tech issues today. This is the most tech issues we've ever had. Okay,
I'm surprised. That's scam. He's been on my panel quite a few times and never had an issue.
we've been having like nonstop tech issues. Okay, Ken, put up 2 fingers. Close enough. Okay. Hello. You're muted, my friend.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. So who do you want to go on a date with?
Yo, so before we continue, man, how's my my lighting and my camera?
This is fine.
Okay, cool. Because I kind of rushed to put all this stuff together, so. All right.
He's so excited.
Yeah, no, this is okay. So I want to go with Seppi. But
Okay.
this is literally like the first time I've ever done anything like this. So.
Yeah, we have a lot of first timers today. Okay, I'm gonna take me and Sarah off. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, for sure. Yo.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right. Yeah. No, this is literally I've never done like an online speed date or even a speed date in general. Like this is the first time I've ever done anything like this before.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
no, but I'm not gonna lie. You look really nice. Like you do. Like
Thank
like
you.
I'm feeling like the whole, like the hair to the side and all that. Just really.
Thank you.
Really...
Thank you. It's really hot in my room. I'm like sweating profusely right now.
You said you're from Canada, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was listening a little bit, not, I want to kind of like get into a space where, I don't want to go off of, other people's like conversations or whatever. So I'm not trying to, like, I wanted to try to have like our own conversation here. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Like, so I live in North Carolina.
Okay. How do you like it there?
Fucking hate it.
Oh, you hate it? Why?
Yeah, I mean, not in a bad, like, okay, so the only reason why I say that is because it's just small town, small town place.
So why don't you leave?
Huh?
Why don't you leave?
I mean, I was planning on leaving, maybe go upstate somewhere like New York or maybe Rhode Island, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I actually ran into a problem recently where I injured myself, so.
Oh no, how did you injure yourself?
Yeah, so I do carpentry, like carpentry and a little bit of construction sometimes. And I literally I almost cut my fingers off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like with a circular saw. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. How did you do that?
Well, so I remember I was going to make a cut and I didn't realize that my hand was underneath the blade. And I just clipped my fingers. So
oh my gosh.
Pretty much. Kind of sucked, but I'll be all right. At least I have my hand, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I mean, it did kind of put like a little, roadblock. You know what I mean?
Where did you injure? What did you injure?
It was my hand. So.
Oh, so why can't you move?
Well, because. Well, I mean, I guess because when I was planning on moving, it was kind of like this. I wanted to go out and kind of do like a little business or whatever, with carpentry and whatever like that, right? And since I hurt my hand, I had surgery on my hand. I just couldn't do it. So.
Oh.
So I kind of had to like reconfigure, you know what I mean? Just pivot a little bit. So that's all it was.
When was the accident?
8 months ago.
Oh boy.
Yeah, something. Yeah. So I'm just now kind of getting to the point where I can, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Get back to it.
What What about you? Tell me something about you.
Tell me something about me. I don't know. I'm Canadian.
Yeah. Okay. About.
Sorry?
No, I think it's funny the way you guys say about, whatever. Yeah,
About?
something like that.
About?
Yeah, it's
I
just
think
weird.
you're thinking about Newfies, like Newfound. People from Newfoundland. They say about. They have a more of an
Yeah,
accent.
every time I hear it, I always think Canada. So that's just.
Yeah, true. True. Have you ever been to Canada?
No, but I have family that lives pretty close to Canada. I mean, I was thinking about coming out there maybe.
Cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
You said you live in Toronto, though, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I have family that lives in upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Nice.
was maybe
Alrighty.
thinking about.
Seppi, would you go on a date with Ken?
No.
What do you think he could have done better?
He could lead better, keep the combo going. I could tell he's like nervous. So that's why I was just cutting through the awkwardness and asking him questions, kind of leading him. So yeah, just lead better, have a better flow of conversation. It was pretty flat, the conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I agree with that. Definitely lead more. The conversation was very, very low energy. Like you do have to bring the energy. It was very low energy. There was no sexual tension. There was no flirting. It was just a awkward platonic conversation two people are forced to have, which I guess is sometimes what happens on speed dates. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, like you're a good looking dude, like so you got potential, but yeah, I mean, I think it was just too nervous.
If you don't
Also,
mind,
like you're crossing your arms, like which is typically a sign of people who are like shutting down.
Yeah, like I literally, bro, like right before I jumped on the camera, I just got off of work and I threw all this shit together. So
It's all good, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucked up many interactions
No,
as well.
see, I'm like me personally, I'm like a big like in person kind of person. So I know that you can kind of like when it comes to like building that kind of like tension between a person, you can kind of do that when you're like in person.
Well, you can do it online too. It's easier to do in person.
Yeah, I mean,
you have more
I guess,
tools at your disposal, but it can be done online.
Yeah. True that.
Sarah, do you have any feedback?
Yeah, if you're gonna tell the story, kind of get to the point a little quicker and maybe have a punchline at the end or something. It was kind of a sad story about your hand, and I wouldn't lead with kind of like the negative Nelly concept. Like I wouldn't lead with like sad news, like, yeah, I hurt myself and it's been a long time and things suck and yada yada yada. I would have utilized that time in a much better direction, or just maybe like, yeah, I cut my finger off or so, and then like, I don't know, do something funny with it and end of story. But I wouldn't have sat and talked about it for a very long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Take it easy. We got a lot of first timers today. All right, let's do like two more and then we'll wrap up, and then 2 or 3 or whatever. Maybe we'll do these a little faster. We'll do like 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, let's give J-Man a shot one more time. Is your AC broken, Seppi?
Sounds like a fun story.
I just came back from a trip and yeah, it's not working.
Oh, damn.
See the hair getting more puffy and.
No, I'm just going off what you said because I saw you turned down the AC like an hour ago, and then I hear you say like, "Oh, the fucking sound's in there."
Yeah. I gotta get it fixed tomorrow.
No worries, your hair is just fine. Okay, J-Man, are you ready? Let me see you touch the phone so I know you're there. Okay, he's not near his computer. Okay, let's see, who do we have? Okay, I promised Ice Tutter, so let's bring him on. Hello. All right, let's hope your audio's good.
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're good, my friend.
Yeah. I work at the post office. I just got off work at the post office. I had an interview, so I had to wear this.
Okay. We don't have time for these shenanigans. Who do you want to go on a date with?
I'm looking for the Seppi. I just want to sing a song for you.
Oh my! Can you fix their house?
Okay. Just please don't do a troll date because those are not that exciting. So just do like a real date. Please.
Violets are blue.
If you're gonna troll nonstop though, I will have to end the date because it's not that
It will
exciting.
stop my camera.
Roses are red.
Okay. Wait, I need a verbal confirmation from you that you're gonna at least somewhat take this seriously.
This is verbal confirmation.
Again, I'm gonna give you
My
5
name is
seconds.
Stutter.
I need a verbal confirmation. Okay. He just wants to like act like a retard. Do you know this dude?
That's scam likely. He's been on my panels a couple times. He's actually a really great panelist. You know, it's when we do like debates and stuff. But I think he's just trolling tonight.
I don't know why he would wait like he had tech issues. He had to fix his shit. He waited half an hour just so he could like fucking make an ass of himself. I don't see the point of that. But hey, to each their own. Okay, we can skip him. Let's go to okay, Zachary and Dawson. We'll try to get you guys on. Mr. Toast, you do have to turn on your camera. Okay, Zachary, your camera is totally flipped. So here, just get it working. I'm gonna bring Dawson on, then I'll get you on. Okay, hello, Dawson. What's up, buddy?
1, 2.
You're good. You're good.
Pick Seppi.
Okay, cool.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
Check. It's a round 2. It's our second date together.
What's on your face?
What's on my face? That's the light. Because I'm shine brightly, and I'm gonna light up your night tonight.
Bright like a diamond.
Yeah. So I guess you got bored of the Tates, and you want to come running back to me now. They always come back to me. That's okay.
Absolutely not. In what world?
You're letting your hair down tonight, nice and relaxed.
Yep.
A good evening.
I'm having a great evening.
Cool. Me too.
That's good.
Must be pretty hot up there. That's because I entered the room.
You will never enter my room. Any room.
That's okay. You'll enter mine.
Nope.
And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I was in Toronto the other day for Fran Expo. You missed me. You had the chance there, but that's okay.
Definitely missed you on purpose.
I dressed up like Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys because they come from Nova Scotia, and so I dressed up like that. I got to see them too. It was awesome.
Oh, nice. You seem like the type of person that would watch the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. Well, it's the sense of humor. It's they got lots of rock music references in there. My buddies and I would get together and watch it back in high school on the weekends. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm into. What kind of shows do you like?
Rick and Morty. I don't know. I don't watch shows anymore.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. That's pretty cool. That's a good laugh. I haven't seen the new season though. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. South Park is pretty good too.
South Park?
Yep.
Yeah, good comedy. That's also Canadian too. So how do you like to relax? Like what do you like to do after you come home from a workout and you get home and yeah?
I read or I go to a fitness class, go to the gym.
So after your workout, you go back to the gym?
Oh, is that what you asked?
Cool.
Sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. That's dedication right there.
Yeah, I just keep going to fitness classes. It's one after another.
And what kind of cardio do you like?
I don't do cardio.
Don't do cardio? Oh, you got to get started. I do it all the time. I was just on my bike.
A lot of things. You gotta bulk up there, buddy.
Bulk up? All right. I'll just have to get some practice.
Maybe
But I'll have to read up on some of that first. I got some good reading material right there, and yes, I think that's your favorite book too. I'll have to mail you a copy.
What's under your hat?
What's under my hat is my wonderful face.
It's your head, not your face. Are you bald?
No, I'm not bald.
No.
I'm full of ideas.
Oh, I see. Wonderful.
And so what are you reading?
Right now I'm reading Jordan Peterson's book, 10 something. I forgot. I literally just opened it today.
Oh, 10 rules for thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, cleaning your room. Well, it looks like you have an interesting background.
It's just a headboard.
Headboard?
Yes.
Is it in good condition?
It is. I'm not going to show you it, but it is.
Damn. Playing hard to get. I love when they do that.
I'm not playing. This is me. I'm not playing.
Yeah, I had a great weekend. We got stuck in Burlington, but we just ended up getting a hotel, my buddy and I. But that was pretty fun. Like I might go up to what's it called? Canadian Exhibition. Probably next weekend. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so it's the last couple of weeks. So at the end of August, they have the CNE there, and they have all these bands come on, these performances, and I usually go probably about once a year.
Okay, cool. You come down to Canada a lot?
Yep, I live here.
Cutting them a little shorter for the end. Okay, Seppi, would you go on a date with Dawson? Be nice. What was that? Yes, no, maybe?
No.
Okay, what do you think you could have done better?
Yeah, it's just irritating when guys, like, in real life, me and him would never speak, right? So then they get a chance to talk to somebody like me. And I'm not being arrogant at all or cocky, but this is just the reality of it. And then you start being rude or retarded or irritating. Maybe it's just your personality, I don't know, but it's just like, try better. Like, if you have a chance with a girl, just try better.
Why do you think you guys wouldn't speak in real life? You could be at a bar and he would come up and talk to you. What's so unrealistic about that?
He would never come up to me and talk to me.
Why
There's
do you
no way.
think?
I just don't think he would.
Dawson, would you come up and talk to her in real life?
Yeah, I talked to 20 girls in Toronto a few days ago.
It's a very specific number. Yeah, that could happen. So what is the crux of the issue? Because here's what I wrote down. Here's what I thought. I thought the issue was that his jokes were just way too corny and try hard. I didn't sense any rudeness or anything like that. It just seemed like he was just like he was nervous and he was just being really corny and try hard with his jokes. It's a classic case of like being over gamey. It's almost like you're mocking pickup lines, but you're not. And also jumping around different topics, and the conversation lacked energy and it was kind of dead. But really, I found the biggest offender to be the corniness and like the try. Disagree with that, Seppi?
I agree, but it's just like annoying, to be honest.
I mean, most guys don't have good game. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just my AC is off right now, or I'm just like over it. I'm just annoyed at this point.
It's a second date kind of thing.
Noted. Yeah, we're gonna do one or two more. Yeah, I think also like one thing is that you can like level with the girl more. So when she was like, "I'm doing great," obviously she's being sarcastic. You can like actually just like ask her like, "Okay, is it just AC or is there something else going on in Seppi world?" You know, you can just build on that.
Yeah,
you can like actually have like a level with a girl at certain points. Like if you sense the girl's upset or she's having a bad day or whatever, like you can be cognizant of that. You know, and like without like going too far down the negative route. Okay, Sarah, do you have anything to add?
Dawson, I told you before, you're too sweet for all that stuff. Like your personality in and of itself, without all of the corny stuff, like the lines, your personality shines through way brighter when you're just being you. I mean, it's okay to throw a little corny something in there every now and then, you know, just to kind of be funny, but it was like almost the whole time you were doing that, and that's not you. You know what I mean? I know you. I know who you are. You've been on my panels enough, and you're just always so sweet and kind and thoughtful. And I know you're smarter than what you just like appeared to be in this moment. You know, so I think you need to like dial it back a lot. It like what Alex was saying, the gaminess of it. Dial that back a lot and let
Yeah, but Sarah, like the issue is his original him falls into the friend zone like every time. Is like way too nice guy. So like,
right,
what is
but the corniness is not going to get
no,
him
that's not
either.
helping. But like, I'm a
Right.
little bit at a loss on how to help him become more masculine, assertive, without like I think here's my thoughts. I think it comes down to a fear of I think you're like putting on a front because you're concerned about being rejected because you're nervous, right? But I think just being willing to take more social risks and just put yourself out there, like because a lot of guys do this. They'll put on like a little charade or like a performance, so when they get rejected, it's not them that got rejected, right? They do this subconsciously. I know you're not consciously doing this, but that like becomes really obvious. Like I do agree with Sarah. It's like clearly like this is not your personality. You're a nice guy, but the problem is like you come off way too much like a friend zone type of guy. But I think just being able to take more social risks and just just like doing that in an honest way that's congruent to your personality. It's a tough situation. But it kind of comes off almost like you fall into dancing monkey territory.
Okay, yeah, I still got probably a little bit of a filter on, and also thank you, Seppi. I think a lot of guys appreciate kind of like the services that you have and like what you're doing too as well, and I definitely appreciate for that. Thank you, everyone, for having me on.
Dawson, I actually remember you from last time now. I actually remember again, this is your personality. So I get it now. I get it. You're a very nice guy. Like you're sweet and corny. I remember you. Yeah.
He's maybe a little corny, but this is like what you saw today was not his full personality. Like he amped up the corniness a lot. Like when he first started coming in here, he didn't really do that. It's a tough place to be in because his natural default is like super nice guy friend zoning. Have you read the book No More Mr. Nice Guy?
I have not. It's on my reading list.
Yeah, check that out. Also, I know this is kind of cliche at this point, but have you had your testosterone levels checked?
I checked and they were normal, but as you said last time, sometimes the normal level isn't the normal level, so I would have to get retested.
What was the number?
It just said like average, so I didn't get it.
It doesn't say that. It gives you a number. Like it'll say 600, 400, 800.
I'll have to go back and check.
Yeah, you can just let me know next time. I'm sure I'm going to see you around.
Cool.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for coming on.
Peace.
Bye, Dawson.
All right, let's do like one more person.
He's so sweet.
He is a very nice guy, but it's hard because like he does get friend zoned like every single time.
Well,
I think he's trying
it's gonna work on the right girl that wants a sweet guy. I don't think he's like
bad guy. He's not a bad guy at all.
He's not.
He's not a bad guy, but
it will work when it's the right girl to work with. Okay, not.
Come on, Sarah.
He's gonna be the one that
finds
he's gonna be the one that finds the 20-year-old virgin girl that's sweet as pie and welcomes him with open arms into her family and all of those sweet things, and they'll get married, have babies, and live a long life together. It'll be purely romantic and beautiful.
I think it's more likely that the 20-year-old virgin might friend zone him. Like I think that he needs to be more masculine. Like polarity is what attracts men like feminine women and women like masculine men. He doesn't have to go to like an extreme and like have a super deep voice or like fucking become like a lumberjack or something like that. But like I think he needs to like go a little bit more on this side. He needs to be more masculine. And that's what's gonna like I think
he should take up like a martial arts class or something masculine to put him with a community of men that will help him. Then he'll become friends with more masculine men. Maybe that's the issue. He needs like a role model in real life. So maybe take like a boxing class or something in that range that will actually introduce him to more guys that are in their masculine. So I think he's like good at talking. He has the confidence, he's like, oh, I'm going to come up to you if I ever see you. That's great. It's confidence there. Now he just needs to put it together with more of what you just said, masculine energy.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, I think, having community, like something that's like a masculine activity could be good for him. I don't think it's going to solve the problem completely, but I think it's a good start for sure. I do think it's good to have like a role model or someone you emulate. I had that when I was like in my 20s. It was actually a guy who's like a year younger than me, but he was really good talking to girls and really good handling social situations. I learned a lot from him. So I do think there's a lot of value in having like a mentor or someone you could emulate, especially if it's someone that you know in real life and you guys can go out together and all that. Okay, let's do like one or two more people and we'll wrap up. Okay. Who really wants to go next? Let's see. Zachary, you've been waiting for a minute. Okay, let me bring you on. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
How's it going? So who do you want to go on a date with?
Go on a date with Seppi.
Okay, cool.
Hi.
Yo, what's good?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's nice to be on here.
Nice.
Do people compliment you on your name? Like, do you ever get complimented on your name at all?
I do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it just comes off as a unique name for me. I don't think I've ever seen any woman with the name Seppi before. It has like a nice ring to it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what would be like your ideal kind of like first date if like you were to go on it?
My ideal first date?
Yeah.
Maybe something spontaneous?
Like what?
I don't know, something out of the box, maybe. That involves food as well.
It can't be something casual.
Casual like what? I don't like what?
Like I mean like grabbing coffee or going for a walk in the park.
No. Absolutely not.
No? What?
No.
Why?
I don't do coffee dates.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Why not?
I just don't do that. And a stroll in the park with somebody I don't know for a woman I don't know, that seems kind of dangerous.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I can
yeah,
feel that.
hiking or anything like that. If I don't know a person, I would never do that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done a date like that before. I mean, usually for a first date, I like it to be like a coffee date because it's like it's really chill. Like, I mean, there's not much. It's a good way to feel somebody's vibe to see if it's worth it to like go on a second date. And it's like you're not really putting in much with the coffee date, and it goes both ways. Even for the woman, you know, they can easily exit on a coffee date and like say, okay, I'm not feeling this guy. I'm gonna do something else. And
I
so like
understand that,
if
but usually, like for women, they can pretty much work. For me, I can tell who's worth it or not. For you, I don't know. How many dates do you go on per week?
It depends. I mean, like I usually just meet women. I use dating apps, but yeah, sometimes I'll meet women organically through friends. But I mean, that's not something that's always going to be like, oh my God, I'm always seeing girls through my friends because I have so many friends. I mean, I usually have like a few close friends. I don't have a lot of them. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
What do you like? What do you usually do for fun? I mean, what is your like, I guess, favorite hobby?
I like boxing. Boxing's fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that from you.
No,
I guess nobody expects that.
I guess not. Boxing, anything fitness related. I like to travel. I like to cook. I mean, what else? Hang out with my friends.
Okay. Yeah, that's chill. What got you into boxing?
So I did martial arts for a very long time, and the type of martial arts I did was focused on my legs, so I wanted to balance it out. So I went into boxing just to give my upper body the same strength as my lower body.
Okay. Do you kick ass?
Do I kick ass? Sure, yeah.
Okay. Like, do you win most of your matches?
In boxing?
Like, do you do it competitively?
No, I don't do boxing competitive. When I was younger, I was scouted, but I would never do it competitively.
Nah.
I like my face too much.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I have a friend that does well, no, he doesn't do boxing. He does like MMA, like you know. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do boxing. I wouldn't want to do it competitively because that would be pretty dangerous.
Oh, you wouldn't want to do it? Why not? You're a guy.
Yeah, I know, but it's pretty freaking dangerous. I mean, if I'm getting hit in the head like every other day, I'm gonna become retarded soon enough. I'm not trying to do that.
So you suck at boxing.
I don't know. I've never tried it before. I wouldn't know.
Oh, do you know how to fight?
Uh, I I don't know. I don't know. I don't get into fights. So how am I supposed to know if I'm good at fighting if I don't get into fights?
Have you ever
I fought my brother. I get into fights with my brother. Yeah, like when I was younger. But I don't think that's like a good way to tell if I'm good at fighting or not.
Got it. have you ever tried to do a boxing class or anything?
No, never tried it. No.
Alrighty. Seppi, when you go on a date with Zachary,
No. No.
what do you think you could have done better?
He's just not my type of person. But he tried to do the conversation. Like his conversation was okay, but there was no spark, no flow. I'm not physically attracted to him. And yeah.
When you say not your type personally, aside from the physical, what else was there? Like, for example, do you feel like he lacked masculinity, or do you feel like he was like? We'll specifically narrow that down a bit.
The coffee dates, the walking, the not. I can't date men who don't know.
That wasn't a good place to start. It looks like.
Yeah, I think the problem is that this became a logical discussion about the merits of modern dating rather than like a date. Like, I don't really have these discussions like on a date. I also think the conversation was very standard. There's nothing exciting or unique about it. I think that also like she kind of started shit testing about the fighting thing. Like she said, like you suck at fighting.
Oh yeah,
you don't have to like logically defend yourself or whatever. You can just make a joke out of it. You could be like, yeah, that's why I carry on my nunchucks or whatever. I don't know. Like just fuck around with it. You don't have to address it logically. All right, Sarah, you have any feedback?
No, you guys pretty much nailed it all.
All right.
What I mean, what do you think I could have done better on your end, Alex?
Well, those things that I mentioned, like not get into logical discussion about dating and all that. Handle shit test better, have a more unique, interesting conversation, build more sexual tension, flirt more, be more playful, stuff like that.
I feel like he was trying to like see what kind of girl I am, like what my standards are by saying, "Oh, do you go on coffee dates or like walks or anything like that?" Like he was like,
No, I wasn't trying to do that. I mean, typically I like to see what kind of dates girls like to go on, just because like, I mean, on a first date, I mean, I don't. Some girls like to go on movie dates. I wouldn't want to go on a movie date just because I feel like that wouldn't be a good way to get to know somebody, because you're just watching a screen the whole time. Or sometimes girls want to go like to like a amusement park, and I would never want to do that on the first date.
I think that's a little premature though. I wouldn't bring that up. Like I would bring that up when you're maybe setting up the date, but I wouldn't bring it up like in the very, very early part of the interactions.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's that kind of thing where it's like a 5-minute date. So like I obviously wanted to go through it quickly. So, but yeah, I see what you're saying there.
It's all good, bro. Oh man, thanks for coming on.
Oh yeah, have a good one, guys.
Take it easy, buddy. All right, we're gonna wrap up. We're hitting the 2-hour mark. We've done quite a few speed dates. We had a bunch of first timers. We haven't really had anyone who totally crushed it. Who do you think did the best so far out of these guys?
Jake Larson did all right. That's not saying much in a lot of ways, but he did all right.
Seppi, who did you like the most?
I don't think for me it was Jake. I think me and him were like very platonic, but he was into you, so it was much better for you. I think Mo for me was good.
No, big brother. Okay, gotcha. All right, cool guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. So, ladies, you want to plug your stuff? So, where can people find you? Let's start off with you, Seppi.
I don't know. Today's been weird. There's so much hate in the comments. I feel like I don't want your viewers to come and find me. But
the Andrew Tate thing just set them off.
They secretly admire you. Don't worry.
Because they because when there's a lack of information, people come up with assumptions.
It's wild. It's Seppi P, and if anybody comes on there and does anything weird, I will block you. So please don't be weird.
Okay. I don't know if you're gonna get too many followers with that, but it's you're gonna get less weird followers. Damn, you're just all kinds of cranky today. It's the AC.
I am. It's the AC. I'm hot and bothered. It's really hot. I apologize, Sarah. I'm so hot.
You're good. You're good. I know the feeling.
Let's get your AC working. All right, Sarah, where can people find you?
I am Sarah. You can find me at The Raging Tomato. My channel's on YouTube. Same thing on Instagram, X, and I have a Discord too. You can find all that information in my channel description. I'm also going to host a little after party since Alex is closing down. He got me up on Wednesday night streaming, and I don't normally do it, so I might as well continue on. So if you guys want to continue the after party, come on over. We'll have it.
And put a 1 in the chat if you want Seppi's AC to work. It's important to get that fixed. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you
Bye.
guys. And have a good night. Take it easy.